wedding day, my love. I can't believe it's been almost 5 years since I first spotted you looking super cute at the gym. I feel like the luckiest girl in the world to be marrying you today. You are the most kind-hearted, giving, and loving man I have ever met. You calm me down during my most anxious moments. You pick me up, literally, whenever I'm down, and can always give me a sense of calm no matter what life throws at us.
Dear Danny, I can't believe the day has come where I get to make my dreams come true. Since our first date sharing a veggie pizza to expanding my adventurous side, I could not be a luckier guy. Through all the travels and distance spent apart, my love only grew stronger for you.
Most importantly, I love the commitment and love you show me each and every single day. I cannot wait to start this next chapter in our lives together. I know you will be an amazing husband and one day make it the best father. Thank you for always letting me be myself and going along with all the crazy ideas I have. I love you so very much.
You've stuck with me through all the craziness of my mood swings and grumpy non-workout days. From every day after today, which yours is mine, I promise to do my best to make every day the easiest and best day of your life. I will always remember to squeeze a little softer than I want and to rub your back no matter what mood you are in. Finally, I will never go to bed mad, and I will say I love you every night, an opportunity I have. Now let's say I do so I can kiss you and dance. Love, Mark.
When I think of how to describe them, to me, the simplest terms are, they just seem like they have their you-know-what together. You know, they just have it together.
When Danny told me she met Mark, I immediately started creeping on him. I looked up his lacrosse profile on OSU's website and started texting her and asking more about him. Obviously, I needed to find out the important things, like what his beard looked like, so that was a requirement. Honestly, I knew if she liked him, then he had to be a good guy, but of course I needed to find out for myself.
Mark is the closest thing that I've ever had to a sibling. I'm an only child. Mark is kind. Mark keeps it, tells it like it is. He's a great friend. He's always got your back. And to watch him today marry the girl of his dreams, to watch them, express their love for each other, to continually watch them, day in and day out, set a great example for, everyone, young and old.
Mark is seriously one lucky guy, which I'm sure he hears a lot. Danny is one of the best friends anyone could ask for.
She is someone who's so kind, someone who you can always count on, trust, and someone who I had a blast spending time with. Our friendship is one of the best kinds of friendship, a fierce woman friendship. She supports you, she defends you, she believes in you. She thinks that I deserve the world, and you can't ask for a better friend than that.
I have known Danny since the day that I was born. I think. Honestly, that's just what people tell me. As far as I know, she just showed up when I was like 8. The thing I admire most about Danny is her desire for adventure. Not only in her social life, but in her professional life as well. In the past 30 months, Danny has quit a steady job, moved to Miami to become a nurse, and then moved to Baltimore to start her new career. On top of all of that, she'll soon be moving back to Columbus to continue her education.
Meeting Mark gave me a glimpse into the great life him and Danny will have together. He's a perfect match for Danny. Mark is calm and collected, he strives to be his best self, and he always wants best for Danny. He's Danny's biggest supporter, and he encouraged her with her changing of career paths to move to Miami, even though that meant that they were going to be separated for a year. He continues to support Danny with their new move again to finish her schooling, and Mark will go with Danny to the ends of the earth. Danny, today you joined together with an amazing man. Together you will adventure and explore and conquer all of the obstacles the world has for you. As a friend, okay wife, and a life observer, my words of wisdom for you are for you guys to always turn into each other. Life will continue to throw curveballs, both good and bad, and you'll have to persevere through them together. You need to turn into each other during the positive times to celebrate all of life's little excitements, and turn into each other as the obstacles come too.
Shockingly, I don't know Mark quite as well as I know Danny. However, I do feel I know him well enough to say some definite things about him. Mark is patient. It can be seen in his career choice, it can be seen in some of his interactions with Danny, and it can definitely be seen in all of his interactions with the rest of our family. Mark is one of the most truly kind human beings I've ever had the pleasure of knowing, and I'm very happy for Danny to have found such a quality individual. Danny and Mark are terrific individually, but together they are even better. They truly bring out the best in each other. This is not a holy ceremony. This is not for the pictures, maybe a little bit for the pictures. This is not a facade. This is for Danny and Mark, with all of us as witness, to tell one another that they choose each other above all others, that they are committing themselves and their lives to each other. That, I think we can all agree, is a truly beautiful thing. By the power vested in me by the gorgeous state of Ohio, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Mark, you may kiss the bride. Everybody, please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, I am honored to present you for the very first time as a married couple, Danny and Mark.
From day one, they had one thing in mind tonight, and that was to party, to have fun. That all the other stuff was great, but they wanted tonight to be a party. And so what I'm asking us all to do for the next 4 or 5 or 6 hours is to bring out your best dad jokes, talk loud, laugh loud. If you're someone who never dances, figure out a way to get up there at least one time.
It's been cool to grow up with you as a brother. You know, we're besties, still are, and every step of the way, it was like I would do something, and it was pretty cool, and then just kind of quietly but very solidly, Mark would come along and it'd be like, just, you know, do it way better than me, and it's awesome to watch that because it's very quiet, it's very solid, but everybody respects you, bro, and it's been fun to watch that growing up.
Honestly, at the end of the day, I was just grateful she still let me hang out with Mark because, as you'll see in about an hour and a half, I'm a degenerate, and it's once again, I was just grateful that she let me communicate with him and go out with him and still continue to drink beers and things like that. Kind of the people that your parents warn you about, honestly.
To Danny, thanks for being an even better Danny for my bro, and doing life up with him. So,
May the roof above us stay in so our friends gathered below don't fall out.